Hey everybody, this is Dr. Joe Borio with this week's Health Kick. We're going to talk about some really interesting research that's coming out, and it's on brain or nervous system deterioration. Now when I say that, what diseases am I relating to? Well, let's talk about multiple sclerosis. Let's talk about Alzheimer's. Let's talk about Parkinson's. Let's talk about dementia and so many other diseases that involve a demyelinization or a degeneration of the nervous system. Now, why is that exciting, and why, as a chiropractor, am I excited about this new research, a lot of the new research? What they're showing is that the nervous system, your brain and spinal cord, are actually nourished by cerebral spinal fluid, blood flow, venous flow throughout the system. Now, when I say that, that's something that's been known for many years. The cerebral spinal fluid is a liquid that's produced within the inner portion of the brain. It's called a ventricle, it's called the fourth ventricle in pons, but it's an inside area of the brain, and I'll show a little picture here for you. Now that cerebral spinal fluid is made by the base inner area of the brain, and then it circulates around the brain and then comes all the way down the spinal cord and then is absorbed down the lower part of your spinal cord. It's extremely important. It allows the brain to flow. Your whole nervous system, your brain and your spinal cord, in a sense, flow. They're attached to the inner aspects of the bone through ligaments and so forth, but it floats. That allows it as a cushion. What else happens is it's nourished by the cerebral spinal fluid. So cerebral spinal fluid is very, very important. It has a very little bit of a pressure to it. Some of you guys have heard maybe of a term called a spinal tap, where they enter maybe around the third lumbar vertebrae and they'll do a puncture and drain fluid to see if this certain diseases, viruses, bacteria, other types of invaders have invaded the cerebral spinal fluid. But that being said, that's how important this fluid is. It's extremely important. It has to be very clean, it's filled with nutrients, and it has to be under a certain low pressure all the time. Okay, that being said, if your spine, you ready for this? If your spine is out of alignment, the scientific term that we use as chiropractors to identify that is a subluxation. Okay, that's going to mean the vertebrae is either out of alignment, out of position, or the vertebrae's lost its mobility. It's lost its ability to move. But in either case, what happens is the fluid, the cerebral spinal fluid, primarily in the upper cervical, right here, the base of your skull, or throughout the vertebrae, the 7 vertebrae in your neck. If those vertebrae get displaced, okay, or out of position or lose position, the flow of the fluid, the passage of cerebral spinal fluid is inhibited. It'll slow down. Now there's certain cases where through trauma, there's a condition called Chiari malformation, where there's a invagination of the brain and spinal cord at the base of the skull. Those aren't the conditions I'm talking about. I'm talking about day-to-day subluxation. I'm talking about traumas, car accidents, and so forth that can cause the spine to go out of alignment. I'm talking about using your cell phone or sitting in front of a computer all day. I'm talking about childhood traumas and traumas when when we were children, or your children are on the playfield and falling down. When we learn to walk at age 1 and all the traumas we go through. I'm talking about the birth process, how dangerous that process is in the upper cervical. Now we're showing that these misalignments through science, and a lot of this research is done by medical doctors, showing that these misalignments occur early on, thereby slowing down the progression of the cerebral spinal fluid, thereby starving the brain or causing a stasis of the brain, meaning a slowing down of the flow of cerebral spinal fluid, or a shutting down of all the fluid. And over a long period of time, the brain, now when I say long period of time, 10, 20, 30 years, the brain starts to die from lack of nourishment. And as a result, we're going to start to develop different forms of diseases. Well, the brain has neurons and cells that cover the brain that need nutrients. They're like it's like little fatty insulation that goes over the nerves called myelin sheaths, okay? That myelin sheath needs nutrition in order for the myelin sheath to grow and to stay healthy, to insulate the nerves so they don't cross and spark and so forth. Okay, the certain areas of the brain need proper nutrition to function properly, right? I mean, I guess the whole brain does, but certain specific areas of the brain are more dependent than others. And as a result, by slowing down this fluid, by misalignment in your spine, you are more prone to the development of Alzheimer's, multiple sclerosis, dementia, Parkinson's, and all other types of neurologic problems. So I want to be very clear, that doesn't mean everyone that has that disease, it's the result of a misalignment in your spine. But they're showing now that by having a misalignment in the spine, you will develop it. And that being said, you'll develop it by secondary. Let's say there's a death in the certain cells due to a toxicity level of metals like aluminum. They talk about aluminum for Alzheimer's. Well, they're saying that maybe the aluminum is accumulating in the brain because the cerebral spinal fluid isn't flowing properly, so the brain can't detoxify itself. It can't cleanse itself. The cerebral spinal fluid is being slowed, so you get an increased accumulation of the aluminum in the brain. And that's one of many examples. There's a part of the brain that leads to Parkinson's. It's called the substantia nigra. Very high area requiring nutrients. It has a higher metabolism than different areas of the brain. So by that area not getting proper nutrition, it can cause the death of that area. Therefore, I'm more prone to developing Parkinson's. So very interesting research. But it just goes to show you what chiropractors have been telling people for years. Listen, my job as a chiropractor is this, to keep the spine healthy forever. We are not treatment doctors, really. We're doctors that care for your spine, much like a dentist cares for your teeth. So if your teeth are deteriorating and rotting, it's not the result of genetics, it's the result of you not taking care of them. When a patient walks into my office, it's never been adjusted, and they're 20 or 30 or hell, 14 years old or whatever, and you look at these young spines and you see how deteriorated it is, that's not genetics. That's not bum luck. You're not a victim. You're somebody that never took care of their spine. It's been out of alignment for a long time. It causes deterioration. It starts to rot. The nervous system starts to decay and deteriorate. Therefore, your health starts to develop, starts to fail, where you develop sickness, disease, and illness. I mean, that's really how it works. It's no more complicated than that. How do you keep your teeth healthy? Well, you move ahead of disease, right? You keep your teeth healthy by brushing and flossing. The moment you get a tooth, right? With my two kids, the moment they get a tooth, they start brushing and then start getting more teeth. You start flossing, right? You get two teeth next to each other, got to floss between them, and you take care of the teeth in order to keep them healthy all the time. The same thing has to be done with your spine. The moment you're born, those little bones can shift out of alignment. They're actually cartilage at that point. They can shift out of alignment. So you need to go to a chiropractor that knows exactly how to work with babies and children, as we do in our office, and you get that child adjusted. And get them checked, at least. And then every 3 or 4 months, they come in and get checked again. And then once they get around walking age, where there's a lot of traumas that occur, then the child needs to be in there on a monthly basis. Now, science is starting to substantiate all that. Chiropractors have been telling people that for a very, very long time. Hopefully it makes sense to you. And hopefully for those of you that are suffering from those problems, or for those people that are watching this video, share it with those people that have Parkinson's or Alzheimer's or multiple sclerosis or dementia or other types of neurologic problems. They may greatly benefit from that chiropractic care specifically for that problem. Although everybody you know needs to be on a chiropractic care. And that being said, remember guys, eat well, exercise, drink a lot of water, take some good healthy vitamins. You got to have positive thoughts up here. You got to be thinking positive things every day. And remember, you, your mother, your father, your grandfather, your aunt, your uncle, everybody you know, everyone that's in your life, every coworker, you have to be under good, healthy chiropractic care. Keep that spine healthy, keep the messages going, keep the organs healthy, keep your whole body healthy. Because listen, guys, we got one. Somebody gave you one machine here, one body. That's all you got. You got to take care of it. Guys, this has been Dr. Joe Boria with this week's Health Kick. Have a great week, taking great care of yourself. Share the video. I look forward to talking to you guys next week.